pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace, that you would provide us with endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen. In the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. To honor America, please remain standing and join in the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Eagle Sports Network and this presentation of OSHA Boys Volleyball. I'm your host, Christian Pagan. Today, your St. Edward Eagles take on the visiting Stow Bulldogs here at Jim Connor Court in Lakewood, Ohio. For your Eagles, a familiar face returns at the head coach position. For the first time since 2011, Neil Corrigan is the Eagles' varsity head coach, succeeding the recently retired Bob Shanowski. This will be Corrigan's 15th year as varsity head coach and his 20th year coaching at St. Edward. Last year, Corrigan led the JV team to the best season in history at 18-2. The Eagles still have their eyes on the prize after last year's regional final exit, going to states and winning a state championship. Here, we should have a good game between the Bulldogs and Eagles. If you're here for a JV game, that was a great game as Stow won 2-1. I expect this game to be even closer. Eagles will get the first serve. Estevez back to serve. And to kick things off, varsity season for the Eagles, Estevez serves over and it's in the net. Point for the Bulldogs. He's got a smile on his face. The freshman Carson Wilhoit back to serve, the only freshman on varsity. He serves it over. Estevez is there. Outside to Hutton, and they're going to call a double. Stow with an early 2-0 lead. Double was on freshman setter Zach Libertowski. This is his first game. I actually talked to him the other day, and he said that he's feeling good. He's kind of used to this. It just feels normal as that ball goes through Estevez's hands. Stow with an early 3-0 lead. Carson Wilhoit with the ace. Eagles drop back Hutton. Now have 4 in the back row. Stow onto an early 3-0 lead. Gall is there. Outside to Hutton. Hutton! Off the arms of Wilhoit gets his first kill this season. Johnny Hutton. Pure power in his swing. As Tim Robinson checks in. Ivor Anderson comes out. Back to serve the sophomore, Michael Gall. Started in the playoffs last year's middle back. Made his varsity debut as libero versus Berkshire last year. And point for Stow. And the Eagles are out of rotation. Not the ideal start for the Eagles. Back to serve for the Bulldogs. Maddox Snyder, the 6'3 junior. He's got a topspin serve, and it drops. Oh! Gibble sends it over right there. Back to Welsh. Rolls over. Gall is there. Hutton tries to roll it over. Looks like Kyer got a hand on it. Gibble back set. Outside to Welsh again. Off the block, and he notches his first kill of the night. Bulldogs lead 5-1. Good serve, just out of bounds. See a double sub here. The sophomore Matt Bloom will check in along with Mark Hopman, subbing out Libertowski and Gibble. Hopman in the first game last year for Stow had 12 assists and 10 digs. He goes back to serve. This is his third year varsity. He floats it over. Back to Kyer. That one out of bounds. Hotman ready. Floats it over. Dug up by Snyder. That'll be Mason outside Dakota. That one just out of bounds. Really close. Hutton was there watching it. Let it go out. Smart play. Eagles get the point. This one off the tape and an ace for Hotman. Game is tied 5-5. Can you do it again? Mason with the up. And that will be Preston Tawney, the senior, with the kill. Nice little tip over. Stowe takes the lead 6-5. Back to serve, Mason Snyder. Back-to-back all-region honorable mention with a nasty serve. Hutton digs it up outside the Bloom. That one out of bounds. Eagles call for a touch, but the refs don't seem to agree. Give the point to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs lead 7-5 here in the first set. Mason Snyder serves it just out of bounds. Back to serve is Hutton. Here looks like you could do a topspin serve. Good serve. Welsh is there though. Middle, blocked. Looked like Anderson or Robinson with it. Bloom jousted, but Dakota's there. Timothy throws it over. Back to Kyer. Off of Estevez with the kill. Kyer serves, golf it up, outside to Estevez. That one's blocked. Looks like Kyer got a hand on that one too. Bloom tries to roll it, but he can't get it. Stowe leads 9-6 here in the first set. Kyer had 9 total kills in both matchups for St. Edward last year. Pipe to Hutton, off the block. Outside Dakota. Gall is there. Estevez outside, off the fingertips. Middle blocked, just out of bounds. Looks like off of Robinson. As Ryan Uredale notches his first kill of the night. Good sir, out of bounds. Substitution here for the Eagles. Tim Robinson comes out. Senior Cade Hickman checks in. Barrow Gall comes out. Iverson comes up to the front row. Hickman made his debut last year versus Mount Vernon. And Anderson gets a block. Back to the middle, tips it over. That point drops for the Bulldogs. Uredale, the second kill. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Back to serve is Dakota Welsh. He had 40 aces last year. That was 7th most in the single season in Stowe history. Estevez swings, gets a kill. Bertowski, the freshman, goes back to serve. Eagles trail 11-8 here in the first set. Dug up by Snyder. Middle, Uredale off Iverson's hands. Stow gets another kill. Uradell, he's 3 for 3 already to start the game. This goes back to serve. 6'4" junior. Floats it over, and that one's in the net. Point for the Eagles. Estevez go back to serve. The 2022 Division I North Region Player of the Year and first team All-Ohio. Committed to Baldwin Wallace. That one sails out of bounds. Back to serve a freshman, Carson Wilhoit. He floats it over. Estevez gets it. Libertowski back to Hun, who just throw it over. Send it back over to the Bulldogs. Libertowski to Hutton. Hutton tips. They're there. Joust at the net. The Eagles are just, and a point to the Eagles. They call it double on the Bulldogs. Robinson jumps the gun a little bit. Thinking he should be subbed in. Back, Snyder off the hands of Hutton. Maddox Snyder, first kill of the night. Actually a dual sport athlete, playing football too for the Bulldogs. He had 12 total kills in both matchups for St. Edward last year. As he serves, Hutton up, sends over the net. Estevez gets it. Hutton, just roll it over. Back set to Dakota. Tries to tip it, but can't get it. Point to the Eagles. Looks like the Eagles have some confusion with the rotation. And Coach Neal will take a timeout. Eagles trail 14-11 in the first set. Don't go nowhere, folks. Welcome back, folks. Here, the Eagles trail the Bulldogs 14-11. Not the ideal start for the Eagles. Hotman back to serve. He'll float it over. Snyder with the up. Back to Kyer. Hutton with the block. Johnny Hutton gets a point for the Eagles. Will serve again. Middle. Tawney with the kill. Gets past Tim Robinson. Hutman couldn't get it as well. Mason Snyder back to serve. Top spin. Hutman back to Hutton. And swings into the net. Eagles trail by 4. Another development here is Mason Monette. Still in his warm-up. Looks like possibly a shoulder injury. Hutman in his place as the Eagles have trouble with Mason Snyder's serve. He had 26 aces last year. First one tonight. Eagles trail by 5. That one's out of bounds. Point back to the Eagles. Hutton, Clarion University football commit, goes back to serve. Do a top spin. Gets it. Welsh with trouble with it. And that one, they're going to call 4 contacts on the Bulldogs. Welsh had some trouble with that serve by Hutton. Another top spin. This one's just into the net. Just couldn't get it over. As Christian Kyer goes back to serve. 39 blocks last year. That's 9th most in a single season at Stowe. He serves that one right into the net. Point back to the Eagles. Substitution, Hickman comes in. Robinson comes out. Ivor Anderson also comes in while Gall sits out for a play. Hickman with a float serve. Middle, look at that. Ryan Uredell, another kill. 4 for 4 tonight. Dakota Welsh goes back to serve. He had 27 total kills. Both matchups versus the Eagles as he goes with a float serve. Back to Estevez. Off the block. Uredell denies Estevez. Uredell having a great set, 4 for 4, including a block. Estevez is there. Hopman gives it to Bloom. Him off the block. Stowe keeps it alive. Welsh back row. Gall is there. Hopman has some trouble with it. Gall sends it over. Great effort. Snyder rolls it over. Hopman is there. Setter is out. Back to Estevez. In for the kill. A desperately needed point for the Eagles. Comes by Estevez. Hopman and Bloom sub out. Libertowski, Gill will sub in. Libertowski will serve. The Eagles down 4. Floats it over. Snyder's there. Outside, Snyder. Punch. Can't really get a hand on it. Maddox Snyder with the kill. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Uredell back to serve. Floats it. Estevez gets it. He bumps it to Gibble, rolls it. Off the block. Gall gets it. Hutton back row, rolls it, gets it. Johnny Hutton with the perfect roll hit over the block, down for a kill. Eagles trail by 4. Estevez back to serve. He floats it over. Middle, Tawny, line, gets the kill. He's 3 for 3 tonight. It's Carson Wilhoit. He's back to set with his team up 5. Good serve, Estevez is there. Hutton rolls it over. Referee calls a 10-0, but play resumes. Out the Hutton. He tips, just can't get a... Coach Neal can't believe the call. He wants a point for the Eagles. He thought there was a violation on Stowe. So serve. Floats it over. Good serve. Galtha up. Outside to Hutton. Blocked. Kept in play by the Eagles. Like Tawny got a hand on that. Outside to Maddox. Snyder. Blocked. Gibble and Anderson on there. Tawny throws it over. Libertowski's there. Back to Estevez. Off the block and down for a kill. What a sequence right there. sophomore Mike Gall goes back to serve. He floats it over. Back to Snyder. Gall, the effort, diving on the floor. One-handed bump. And Hutton gets the kill off the block. His third of the night. Great effort by the Eagles right there. Gall serves it. That one just out of bounds. Stowe now has set point. Neal doesn't think that was the right call. Thinks that one was on the line. It's Maddox Snyder. Goes back to serve. Need 1 point to win the set. He floats it over. Hutton can't get a hand on it off the ceiling. Eagles get it over desperately. Back to Kyer. Libertowski. Net violation on the Eagles on Hutton. And the Bulldogs win the first set 25-19. Not the ideal set for the Eagles. They will have to make some changes and talk things over. Folks, don't go nowhere. We have ourselves a game here. Welcome back, folks, here at Jim's Counter Court. Stowe Bulldogs took the first set. Try to repeat it here in the second set. Eagles have to make some changes. George Vlasic, he's in the game. Outside to Hutton. Welsh gets it up off his hand. Snyder swings over. Hickman, good effort. That one blocked at the net. Preston Tawny's second of the night. Stowe bites first, 1-0. Carson Lilly sent it over, and this one's going to go over the net. Attacked by Tawny. Gall's there. Hutton swings down for a kill. Hutton gets his 4th kill of the night. Robinson checks in for Vlasic. Gall back to serve. He floats it over. Snyder gets it up. Middle. Tawny blocked by Robinson. Not in my house, says Anderson. Says Robinson. Gall serves that one in the net. Gives Stowe the point right back. Maddox with the serve. Hutton throws it over desperately. Back to Kyer, down for a kill. Christian Kyer, 2nd kill of the night. He also has 2 blocks. Stowe leads 3-2 here in the 2nd set. Snyder floats, and it's in the net. Point right back to the Eagles. As Bonnet will come in along with Hotman. Take it back. Eagles confused with substitution here. Take it back. Hotman and Monette come in. Libertowski and Gibble sub out. This is new for the Eagles, running a 5-1. That's what it looks like. Monette, the center, goes to the right. Hotman floats it over. Outside Dakota. Down for a kill off the arms of Gall. Dakota Welsh, he had 276 kills last year. 2nd most in a single season at Stowe. Snyder serves it over, up by Gall. Outside to Hutton, blocked. Guess who? Uradell. He's had himself a great game so far. 4 kills, 2 blocks. Eagles drop 4 back, Hutton with the up. This one goes off the hoop as Mason sets it over. Hutton gets the tip kill off the hands of Welsh. His 5th of the night. Estevez checks in. Hickman checks out. Eagles trail by 1. Hutton back to serve. Here's a topspin serve. That one's in the net. Point to the Bulldogs. Back to serve for the Bulldogs, Christian Kyer. Float serve off the arms of Hutton, an ace. Eagles have 4 in the back. Gall, Hutton, Hotman, Estevez. That one just out of bounds. Point to the Eagles. Vlasic. Vlasic comes in. Robinson comes out. I talked to George about his first time playing. He said he was sure he'll get a little nervous, but rather it'll be from excitement. So he played a lot of sports growing up, so he's basically used to this. As the junior, Rennell Gall checks in as he'll serve. Now we have a pair of Gall brothers in the back row. Oh, not anymore. As Michael Gall comes out. Rennell Gall, junior, goes back to serve. First varsity experience for him. He floats it over. Snyder rolls it. Gall, good up. Outside to Estevez. Blocked at the net. Will Hoyt in Uradell. Michael Gall will come back into the game. Welsh back to serve. Estevez gets it. Manette dumps, but Mason Snyder is there. Back to Maddox. Down in the kill, and the Eagles keep it up. It's like Gall took that one off the shoulder. Net violation on Vlasic. Eagles now trail by 4 in the second set. Welsh back to serve. Estevez gets it once again. Middle. Vlasic gets it. Sends it over. Snyder gets it. Welsh sends it over. Hutman's there. Hutton. Pipe. Back out. Maddox. Off the blocks. Still kept in play by the Eagles. Stowe wants to lift. Again, it's blocked. Manette. Vlasic combined for the block. What a play by those two. It's Libertowski back to serve. Gable checks in. Back row to Welsh. He gets it over. Libertowski just can't get it. Another kill for Dakota Welsh. His third of the night. Ryan Uradell goes back to serve. Gall can't really get grip on it. Gibble just roll it over. Welsh is there. Outside of Snyder. Blocked by Gibble. Brick wall. The red-headed giant denies Snyder. That one went straight to the ground. Hickman goes back to serve. Eagles down by 3 here. Floats it over. Got the Snyder again off the fingertips. Gall is there to recover. Back out to Gable, who will just roll it over. Snyder's there once again. Back out to Maddox. Vlasic really can't get it. I don't think he was expecting that one. Another kill for Maddox Snyder. Substitution for the Bulldogs. As Christian Kyer checks in. Senior Decker Kress comes out. That one's out of bounds. Eagles get the point. Commanding that back row for the Bulldogs, Mason Snyder. Last year, he had 380 assists. That's third most in the single season in Stowe history. Guess who's fourth? Him as well with 454. It's another point for the Eagles. Got my words mixed up there. Gall the float serve, gets an ace. That ball had some serious dip on it towards the end. Eagles have it within 1 point now. Float serve, Snyder's there. Outside to Kyer, off the hands of Gibble, he just can't get it. Kyer's third kill of the match. It's Maddox Snyder goes back to serve. Bulldogs up 12-10. Hickman at the up. Middle to Anderson. Robinson, good swing. Bertani throws it right over. Gable towards the back. Jousted with Welsh and point to the Bulldogs. Gonna call back row attack. And that one sails out of bounds. Stow gives the point right back to the Eagles. Sophomore Matt Bloom checks in. Looks like he's gonna serve. Barnett comes in, Libertowski comes out. Bloom will float it over. Good serve. Welsh is there. Back out to Kyer, who tips it over. Goal! Good effort, keeps it up. Johnny! Out of bounds. There's Maddox Snyder ducking that ball as he dives to the ground. Got Mason Snyder back to serve. There's a topspin serve. Gall with the up. Manette bumps it over, and that one is going out of bounds. Eagles now trail by 4. They had it within a 1-point game. Mason Snyder the serve into the net. Eagles back with the point. Estevez checks right back in. Hutton back to serve. 2022 All-Region First Team, All-Ohio Honorable Mention. And that one's in the net. Christian Kyer, 6'4" junior, back to serve. He floats it over. Hutton gets it. Manette just bumps it over. Uradell throws it back. Out to Estevez, off the block and down for a kill. Estevez, 4 for 6 tonight. George Vlasic come in. Nell Gall also comes in. Looks like he'll serve right here. This serve, good serve off the tape. I got the Kyer, he bumps it over. Gall the up, outside Estevez, off the block! I don't even want to say his name no more. Brian Uradell, oh my goodness. What a game he's having. 4 kills, 4 blocks. Eagles call a timeout. Folks, we'll be right back. Eagles trail 17-13 in the second set. Welcome back, folks, to the Jim Connors Court here in Lakewood, Ohio. Stowe Bulldogs up 17-13 in the second set. Vlasic blocked! I mean, all I can do is just laugh. It's an incredible start by Ryan Uradell. And that's going to dump. There's a little 360. Uradell throws it out of bounds. Point for the Eagles. Oh, they say net violation on Vlasic, so point will go to the Bulldogs. It's Welsh back to serve. Bulldogs up by 6. This one's over. Jousted at the net. Carson Wilhoit. Bulldogs up 20-13. Monette, Hutton, back row, down for a kill. Off the arms of Welsh. Hutton gets his 6th kill. He's 6 for 10 right now, including a block. Sophomore Matt Bloom comes up to the front row. Libertowski back to serve. Eagles down 6. Snyder with the up. Give and go. Blocked! Bloom, Velocic combined on the block. That one's in the net. Point right back to the Bulldogs. Back to serve is the man himself, Ryan Uredell. He floats over. Gall gets it. Libertowski bumps it up. S-Fish just throws it over. Keeping the play alive. Dumps. Not expecting that one. Where are the Eagles? Stowe is feeling that they had momentum the entire game. Eagles just look dead right now. Back out to Estevez. That one, antenna. Another point for the Bulldogs. For the Eagles, this is the complete opposite of what you imagined to start off this game. Vlasic blocked. That would be Tawney. Snyder back out. Kill. Net violation. Point for the Eagles. Hickman will sub in for Estevez. He'll go back to serve. Eagles down by 7. They trail 23-16. Float serve, Snyder back out. This is off the hands of the block. Hickman gets it. Libertowski bumps it up desperately. Hutton swings off the hands of Snyder. Back out to Kyer, who'll just roll it over. Gall calls it. Backs up to Bloom. That one sails out of bounds. Stowe once again have set point. Carson Wilhoit back to serve the freshman. Good serve, that one out of bounds. Good speed, it's not the location. As Robinson comes in. Gall back to serve. Eagles on the verge of losing the set. As I say that, the Bulldogs win back-to-back sets. They win the second set 25-17. We'll take a break, folks. Stowe leads 2-0. And welcome back, folks. Here, the Bulldogs are up 2-0, winning both sets, I believe, 25-17. Not the start for the Eagles they wanted. Hickman's first serve out of bounds. Hoyt serve. Allen's in the net. Both teams trade points. Gall goes back to serves Anders. Keep mixing up Tim and Ivor. Robinson checks in. Gall floats it over. Hoyt back to Snyder. Off the arms of Hutton. Snyder gets his fourth kill. He's 4 for 4 tonight, too. As of right now, the Eagles only have 2 players that have kills in this match. That'll be Hutton and Estevez. Robinson gets a block. Back out the Welsh. Through the block, Hickman with the up. Libertowski bumps it towards the middle. Ball throw it over. Snyder's in trouble with it. Back out the Welsh. Blocked! Tim Robinson ties the game at 2 for the Eagles. His third block of the night. This is sophomore Matt Bloom. He'll check in along with Manette. Bloom. Float serve. Good serve. Middle. Pass. Robinson. There goes Tawney. He gets his 4th kill of the night. Mason Snyder. He had 186 digs last year. 4th most in a single season at Stowe. So he does a topspin serve. Joust at the net. Won by Ryan Uredell. Gall. Hutton swings off the block. Johnny Hutton. Eagles now trail 4-3. Substitution, Joey Baker, the junior, comes in. It's like he'll play outside hitter. For Johnny Hutton, in the first matchup last year, he had a triple-double. He had 14 kills, 18 assists, and 13 digs. Don't hear about a triple-double much in volleyball. His top spin is there, but Welsh meets it. Uredell off the block. Hutton gets a one arm. Gets the ball in plays. He sends it over. Back to Kyer. Bloom with the up. Outside the Monette. He'll swing, rolls it over. Snyder's there to get it. Back out the Kyer. He tips it over, and the Eagles just can't get it. Falls in between Baker and Gall. Kyer goes back to serve. Bulldogs up 5-3. Gall gets contact with it. Bloom will just bump it over. Snyder's there. Back to Uredell. He tips it over. Bloom reads him. Back on Hutton. Pipe off the block and down for a kill. Johnny Hutton, his 8th kill of the night off 11 attempts. Renell Gall checks in. Tim Robinson comes out. No call. It's a serve, and he kept in play by the Bulldogs. Great effort. Money at the middle. Anderson gets the point for the Eagles. They call it double on the Bulldogs. Ball gets a serve over. Will Hoyt back out to Welsh. That one out of bounds, and the Eagles have the lead 6-5 here in the third set. Ball serves it over. And another point for the Eagles. They lead 7-5. And the Bulldogs want to talk it over. They'll call a timeout. Eagles lead 7-5 here in the third set. Welcome back, folks. Eagles up 7-5. A development here is Jacob Estevez has his warm-up on. That serve goes out of bounds. Joey Baker is in for Estevez. Usually best player. You should have him in at all times. It's interesting. It's Dakota Welsh. Just back to serve. He floats it over. Hutton the up. Monette middle. Ivorks hits it over. Outside of Snyder, blocked by Monette. Kept in play by the Bulldogs. Welsh into the net. Eagles get the point. Libertowski comes in. He'll serve. That one goes right into the net. Yurdell sends it over. Back out the Baker. He swings. He's blocked. But that one goes out of bounds. It's a kill for Baker. Substitution, Cade Hickman comes in for Joey Baker. Eagles up 9-7 here. And that one goes off of Snyder. Looks like miscommunication between Tawney and Snyder as Hickman gets a kill. Excuse me, an ace. Hickman goes again. Floats it over. Outside of Snyder. That one is down for a kill. Pure power. His fifth of the night. He's 5 for 5. Substitution for Stowe. As Kyer comes in. Senior Decker Kress, he comes out. Will Hoyt floats it over. Miscommunication between Hickman and Gauls. That falls for an ace. Point to the Bulldogs. It's now a 1-point game here. So Rickall gets it up. Out the Hutton, down the line for a kill. Substitution as Tim Robinson comes in for Ivor Anderson. Michael Gall goes back to serve. Pretty nice crowd here at Jim's Conner Court. He floats it over. Beck Snyder. Hutton got a hand on it. Gibble, he'll roll it. That one is blocked. Kept in play by the Eagles, though, as Gall sends it over. Middle, Tawney, kill off Robinson. Preston Tawney's 5th kill of the night. If he got a block in there, too. Maddox Snyder sends it over. Good serves. Hickman will roll it over. Block. That was by Gibble. Robinson. This one's up in the air. Gall gets it. Middle. Tim Anderson. He can't really get it. Geez, I'm really mixing up Tim and Ivor. Wow. We're not here at 11. And that one's in the net. Point back to the Eagles. Matt Bloom will check in along with Manette. Bertowski and Gibble come out. Bloom back to serve. Eagles up 12-11 here in the 3rd set. He'll float it over. Snyder gets it up. Will Hoyt desperately, that one just in the net. Stowe never really got a good touch on that serve. Bloom again. Outside Dakota. That one is off Manette's arms for a Bulldog point. His 4th kill of the night. Mason Snyder back to serve. Manette Robinson, that one. I'm gonna call 4 contacts on there, and we have a tie game here. Hickman. Dig. Hutton off the block. Kept up by Snyder. Kyer send it over. Hutton gets it. Monette back out. And Gall send it over. Looks like miscommunication between the Eagles. Kyer with another kill. Bulldogs retake the lead. That's Kyer's 5th of the night. According to my stats, the Bulldogs have 4 people with 5 or more kills. Tawney, Snyder, Yurdell. Tim can't get over that ball. Kyer all have at least 5 kills in this match, so 15-13 lead. They want to close it out this set. Hickman gets it outside. Hutton off the tape, down for a kill. His 10th of the night. Joey Baker comes back in. Hickman comes out. Hutton back to serve. He'll do a topspin serve. Crouch gets in the head. He gets a great serve that's sent over, and that one's out of bounds. Ace for Johnny Hutton. Tied up at 15 here in the 3rd set. Looks like the main ref wants to talk to Hutton about something. Looks like Drury. All those have to come out. 3 players. Hutton, Monette. Make it 4. Gall and Matt Bloom all have to take off. Looks like chains they have on. Remember, this is an OSHA sport now. New rules and regulations. Surprised it took them 3 sets to call that. Looks like Robinson too, so everyone in the Eagles has something on their neck or wrist. Hutton goes back to serve. Tied up at 15. Eagles trail 2 sets to 0. If you're just joining us, the Bulldogs won the first 2 sets 17-25. Hutton down! What an ace! Back-to-back aces for Johnny Hutton. Giving the Eagles the lead here in the 3rd set. That was back line. Hutton tries to go for 3 in a row. And that one into the net. Good old announcer Jinx working once again. Kyer goes back. He'll serve for the Bulldogs. He sends it over. Bloom with the up. Back out Hutton, back row. Rolls it over. Great play by Snyder, just couldn't get on it. Hutton absolutely dominating this set. Ivor Anderson comes in along with Rennell Gall. Eagles up 17-16 here in the 3rd set. Stowe also makes a substitution. That'll be Decker Crest coming in for Christian Kyer. Gall, Rennell Gall, he'll serve, gets it over. Maddox, it's off his little wrist. And Dakota can't get that one over the net. Eagles take an 18-16 lead here in the 3rd set. Now Gall back to serve once again. Eagles need points. He floats it over, dumps it over. Anderson's there, but he can call for a double touch. Don't think he was expecting that one. As Robinson, Nell Gall comes out. Michael Gall comes in. Dakota Welsh back to serve. He'll float it over. Bloom with the up. Monette bumps it. And the Eagles just miscommunication where that ball is going to go. We are tied up at 18. Welsh back to serve. He floats it over. Hutton dives, sends it over the net. Will Hoyt sends it out. They're giving the point to the Bulldogs. Eagles do not like that call. Ivor Anderson admits that touched the ball as it went out. And that ball off the body of Matt Bloom. Hudson could be running away with this as the Eagles call a timeout. They trail in the 3rd set, 20-18. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, folks. Eagles trail 20-18 here in the third set. They trailed 2-0. In the past 2 years, Stowe, they were 12-12 on the road. They haven't won in this building, rather this court, since May of 2021. St. Ed's is looking to win their third straight against Stowe. As that falls for a kill with the Eagles. Eagles last year were 6-1 at home. Only loss coming to Ignatius in the season finale, regular season finale. Back to serves the freshman Libertowski. Snyder gets it up. Middle Uradell tips it over. Goal! Good effort, but no one else there for the Eagles to pick it up. Back to serve. Ryan Uradell having himself a great game. He has 6 kills and 6 blocks. Baker swings off the block. Gets a point for the Eagles. His second kill of the night. He's 2 for 2. Substitution here. Hickman to go back to serve for Baker. Good serve as Wilhoit tries to dump it over, but sends it right into the net. Tie game here in the third set, 21-21. Hickman back to serve. Crowd getting really into it. Outside Snyder. And that one is a point for the Eagles. Blocked by Giebel off the head of Snyder and just out of bounds. What a play that was. That one was close. As the Bulldogs call a timeout, they're going to talk it over with their crew. Eagles take the lead 22-21 here in the third set. Welcome back, folks, here at Jim's Counter Court. Eagles up 22-21 in the third set. Even tense game going on. Tawney throws it over. Libertowski's there. Back out to Hutton. That one just out of bounds. Tie game here at 22 apiece. Substitution for the Bulldogs. Kyer comes in. Decker Kress, he comes out. Wilhoit, he'll serve it over. Hickman to get up. Back out to Anderson. He wasn't ready for it. He just tips it over. Hutton! Oh, they're going to call a violation on Hutton. Hutton thought he had the kill. Stowe retakes the lead. A pivotal point. Hickman with the up. Hutton! Bounce off the tape. He collides with the ref stand. Another point for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, they have set point, rather match point. Their fans on their feet. They can almost feel it. 24-22, Bulldogs. Hickman with the up. Libertowski back, Gibble middle. Wilhoit gets that one up. Snyder throws it up. Joust at the net. Falls for the Eagles point. Hutton hands up. Didn't even want to jump, get a violation. Robinson checks in. Anderson. He'll come out. So some confusion there. Michael Gall, a sophomore, back to serve. To stay alive, Eagles need a point right here. He serves it, floats over Snyder with the up. Back out Snyder. Hutton gets it up. Libertowski, back out Hutton. He tips it off the block. Keep it alive. Point for the Eagles. Tie game at 24. They're going to call a lift on the Bulldogs. 24-24. Gall back to serve again. He floats it over. Snyder with the up. He hits it. Hickman is there. He bumps it. Hutton down for the kill. Johnny Hutton absolutely dominating this set. His 12th kill of the night, along with a block and 2 aces. Eagles now have set point. It's Gall. He floats it over, and that one just out of bounds. We're tied here at 25-25. We're in the third set. A win by 2 set as well. Maddox Snyder, he's back to serve. He floats it. Hickman gets it up. Hutton goes with the left hand. That one, great effort by Gall. Keep it alive. Hutton swings off the block, and that will fall for an Eagles kill. Great play by Michael Gall to keep it up and keep the play alive. It's a substitution for the Eagles. Matt Bloom, the sophomore. Eagles back to serve. Eagles can win it this set with a point right here. It's Bloom. Floats it over into the net. We're tied again at 26. The junior Mason Snyder, he'll go back to serve for the Bulldogs. He floats over. Hickman is there. Manette bumps it. Hutton will throw it. Looks like took a deflection off a block. Outside, Kyer dips it over. Bloom is there. Outside, Hutton. He rolls it. Snyder's there as he dives to the ground. Back out the Wells. And that one, point for the Eagles. 4 contacts. Eagles once again have set point. As Hutton goes back to serve. Joey Baker substitutes in for Cade Hickman. Eagles up 27-26. This crowd tries to get in Hutton's head with his topspin. And it goes off the tape. Looks like it could have been a foot fault. Crest. And they called deflection off a Gall. Real close by Hutton with a foot fault. Line judge did not call it. Bulldogs wanted one, but they get the kill by Dakota Welsh, his 5th of the night. It's Kyer back to serve. Hutton with the up. Baker will just roll it over. That one drops for a kill. Eagles retake the lead. Joey Baker, 3 for 3 tonight. 3 crucial kills. Substitution as Decker Kress comes in for Christian Kyer. Tim Robinson, the sophomore, back to serve. Ivor Anderson checks in. Takes the steps, floats it over, good serve. Out the Dakota, off the line judge, and the Eagles win. Oh, point goes to the Bulldogs. They're going to call Ivor Anderson into the net. Oh, unbelievable. Eagles thought they had it. Anderson can't believe it. That ball hit the line judge, which means it would have went a point for the Eagles. No, we continue the set, 28-28. Haymakers back and forth for both teams, and Blue can't get a hand on it. Stowe, game point. Again, fans on their feet in the Stowe section. Welsh sends it over. Bloom with the up. Manette dumps it. Welsh gets it. Outside, Snyder for the game. Bloom is there. Hutton pipe. He'll roll it over. Snyder is there. Snyder blocked and it's in! Ivor Anderson continues the game for the Eagles. His third block of the game. So Monette goes back to serve, 29-29. Float serve by Monette. Outside, Maddox Snyder rolls it over. Gall is there. Back to Hunt on the pipe, off the block. Just to the net, Baker goes for the kill and goes out of bounds. Stowe once again, game point. Preston Tawney checks in. Ryan Yurdo back to serve. Gall gets it up. Bumps it to Hutton. Back row again. Welsh is there. He sends it over. Monette keeps it alive. Down for the kill! The Bulldogs come to Jim's Counter Court and beat the Eagles in 3 sets. They win the first 2. 17-25 and win the third. 31-29. What a great game we had today. Not the start the Eagles wanted. Eagles were looking to win their third straight against Stowe. Just going to happen tonight. They get swept 3-0. Stowe celebrates on their side of the court. Eagles only had 3 players with kills tonight. Hutton led with 13, all players with 13. Jacob Esvis did not play in the third set. He had 4 kills, and Joey Baker went 3 for 3 on the other side. Stowe Bulldogs. Preston Tawney had 5 kills. Maddox Snyder had 5 kills. Ryan Yurdell, he had 6 kills along with 6 blocks. Dakota Welsh, he had 5 kills as well. And Christian Carter tagging along 5 kills. For the Eagles, their next matchup comes Tuesday, March 14th here at Jim's Counter Court. They play Archbishop Hoban. For the Bulldogs, their next matchup is their home opener versus Strongsville, Thursday, March 16th, 7 p.m. at Stowe. Honestly, not what the Eagles wanted. I think this will definitely be a learning experience for the Eagles. I can tell you they were definitely not expecting to lose 3-0 to the Bulldogs. This is the Bulldogs' second win versus St. Edward's in the past 10 matchups. So the Bulldogs get off to a great start. They start 1-0. Eagles start 0-1. I'm sure they'll have a tough practice Monday. Try and regroup and try to get on the winning stats against Hoban. Folks, thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast of Osho Boys Volleyball here at St. Edward. Your Eagles fall to the Bulldogs 3-0, losing set 1 and 2, 17-25, and losing the third set 31-29. I am Christian McGon. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.